Hi guys, my name is Lanny Dean and I'm the founder of PACRITEX and the owner of Extreme Chase Tours. And I'm actually doing a quick video here because I kind of wanted to show a couple of things. We have been fortunate enough to be sponsored by Sparkfun and acquired their wish list. So I kind of wanted to kind of do a quick video, if you will, about that, but more importantly about what we're doing, our mission per se, in regards to tornadoes. Now, PACRITEX, the acronym is Pressure, Acoustics, Recording Inside Tornadoes Experiment. I had the good fortune to work with the late Mr. Tim Samaras for a couple of years back in 2012 and have known him for many, many years. So this is kind of where this work derived from. But to be frank with you, what we wanted to do was to try to do it on a little bit more of a tighter budget. Obviously, we don't have some of the major players, the major backers that the government does. And conversely, what we wanted was we didn't want the politics and the government bureaucracy that often comes with such a field program. We wanted to do it on our own. And as an engineer, we certainly reached out to the right people in our particular field, in my particular field of weather, meteorologists, fabricators, welders, what have you. And we put together one hell of a team. Certainly we call ourselves the outlaws, so to speak. That would be Randy Hicks, Lisa McGeo, myself, Mike Gray, Pat Wynn, and Chris Rice, David Moran, meteorologist David Moran, very, very intelligent individual. But right now I'm doing some coding. I just got done doing some coding, and I kind of want to show you guys just a little bit of it, of what we're actually doing. Okay, so we want to give a quick shout out to Sparkfun before we actually go any further, because they have been so good to us, and we want to make sure that we do that. So, all right, let me flip the camera here around a little bit. A little messy, guys, as you can imagine. Engineering is kind of tough, so let me flip the camera. All right, so what you see right here is a Raspberry Pi, and we're utilizing the Raspberry Pi as you can tell, we've got many of them. All over the place. I don't know if you can see that, but we're using a Raspberry Pi because the Pi itself is a wonderful data logger, right? If you've got the right sensors and whatnot, it is a wonderful data logger. The computing power is so marvelously high. It's unbelievable. And normally I wouldn't show this stuff, and this is a little bit rough, but this is what will go in. This is what has gone in Randy's probe, what's called the Cyclops. But I want you to look at this end right here. I don't know if you guys can read that upside down, but that's a BMP 280 sensor. That is strictly for pressure. On this side, guys, what we've done is we've actually taken a Microsoft GPS puck, and we've actually coded that puck. At the time, we did not have GPS exact, so we've used that puck on this and coded it. That's the first one. That's the first data logger. The second data logger, or first one that was built, so to speak, was this particular one. And that right there is another BMP. And of course, we wired that accordingly. And then, of course, we've got a third one out there in a probe already. And then we just got another one in, and then we have another one over here and another one in. What I want to show you guys real quick is the results that we're getting off that 280. This has gone on for quite a while now, but I want to show you guys this real quick. So the last, it is now currently about 8:12 in the morning, and what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down here. As you guys can tell, I want to get a little closer. There's our timestamp, temperature in Fahrenheit, pressure, pascals, pressure HPA, pressure in hectograms, humidity and altitude. Okay? So what we've done here is we've coated this thing, and thanks to Mr. Pat Wynn for his assistance. Pat's a wonderful, super good guy. But as you can tell, roughly at 14:12, so that's Zulu, so 8:12 a.m. It's 70.371 degrees in here, and then of course we can see our pressure, our the pressure, and then of course sea level pressure, the whole 9 yards. We've got all this data. Now this data itself, and I'm going to show you one other thing here, real quick. We're going to look at this GPS log. Here's our GPS logs, guys. This is right where I'm at right now, and of course we were able to take that puck, code it, and there's our Google Map coords, and then of course our true longitude, latitude, so forth and so on. So that's what we were able to do with that. Now, we have since replaced on one of the pies, one of our data loggers. We've since replaced that, and this goes back to basically Sparkfun, because they have been so gracious to us. Let me flip the camera here real quick. I want to show you guys something real quick. I don't know how well you can see this, but this is sensors. These are sensors. Everything from gimbals to basically LiDAR to what have you. Now, we are going to obviously make a complete PWS, and that's what we've done. But ultimately, this thing, what we've been able to do is we've taken this thing, and it's already been through a couple of tornadoes. The concept of PACRITEX was to sample in situ the tornado core itself by placing these probes in front of a tornado, getting out of the way, and letting the tornado get overrun. And we've done that, and we've got some marvelous data to back that up. With that said, we are upgrading these accordingly, and Sparkfun has been so kind to us that we are we're doing this quick video here. I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes here, but unbelievable. We can't say thank you enough to Sparkfun. Consequently, Microsoft, you guys have been marvelous to us as well. I want to mention Microsoft. Kudos to you guys, and I thank you so much for your assistance and patience in working with us. But I kind of wanted to show just a little bit of what we're doing. Now, I can't get too much into the true INPAR. The INPAR is actually the acronym for the INPAR is infrasonic pressure acoustic recorder. Basically, it records the acoustics. That's really what we're after: the pressure and the acoustics inside tornadoes. That's what we want. We believe that's going to be able to tell us a lot about tornadoes. And so we're using these particular items and parts, because they're a hell of a lot cheaper, and we can do this substantially funding-wise, so much cheaper than the government, so much less wasted money, so much less politics and bureaucratic thought processes. And with that said, what we want to do is we want to core sample those particular tornadoes and things of that nature to get that data. That's what we want. And then, of course, write a paper or write many papers accordingly. Now, I said I'd try to keep this under 10 minutes, and I'm going to wrap it up here. But that's kind of how we're doing it, guys. We've got a bunch more stuff coming in from Sparkfun, and we're working with them accordingly. And 2018 should be a wonderful year. Especially if we can get a good deployment or two and go from there. I would encourage you guys to watch back and I'll try to link it somewhere on the top or bottom, but watch what I've coined the real tornado chasers, because that particular video clearly shows us, with the probe and with the data logger, if you will, and it deploying and actually getting the tornado itself. And then, of course, another event as well. So, anyways, guys, do me a favor. Please like, more importantly, subscribe so you can get the latest, because we're going to start updating this repetitively a lot. So, especially with the support from Sparkfun and that particular community. We're just getting going. I mean, we've been going since 2012, basically, but little by little, we're getting more and more and more and more and more. So, roughly, 2018 is going to be our year. We firmly believe that. So, we're slowly making progress. We've got another probe to build. We've got a pie and a pie hat, and that looks awesome. That's Mr. Pat Wynn's work and had it straight out of his mind. So our team is constantly moving forward. Thank you, Sparkfun. We can't thank you guys enough. I want to give a great big shout out to them, and a great big shout out to Microsoft, because you guys have been great to us as well. We certainly appreciate it. If you guys like this, please subscribe, please like, go to the website, PACRITEX.org. Very easy to remember. If you go to the website, something you're interested in, something you want to see more of, or if you want to help, there's a donate button on there for donate for the cause. Now, my tours currently fund this. You know, I take this out, but my tours are currently funding this, and it's rather expensive. But a heck of a lot cheaper than government projects, but it's rather expensive. So we want to get this data, this hard scientific data, and bring it to the masses. And we want to do it with Sparkfun's help and Microsoft's help, and move forward from there, guys. That's our goal. So about 12 minute video here, but I want to thank everybody for their time. And if you're interested, please, PACRITEX.org is the website. And you guys can kind of see a little bit about what we're doing. We're very transparent upon what we're doing, and we want to be transparent. We want you guys to know what we're doing. Unlike all government-funded projects, you guys can actually see us in the field doing our thing. We do live updates. We do things of that nature. So certainly we want you guys to, all the YouTubers, all of our fans, friends, family, whatever, and all the folks at Sparkfun. We want to be able to, everybody to kind of see what we're doing. So with that said, I can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate it. Sparkfun, thanks guys. We appreciate you. Microsoft, you too, certainly. But Sparkfun, you guys have been so wonderful to us. So again, big shout out. We appreciate you guys so much. All right, guys, have a great day. We're going to get back to coding.